The first time that we noticed that there was an issue was last summer. We had an early beach day, and I was walking along the beach with Sam and side by side, and I looked at him. I said, "Darling, stand up straight. You're slouching." And he said, "I am standing up straight."
It's like caves in a little bit in the middle. If I'm out of the pool with my friends, I just put a towel over my neck so it covers it up.
What we found out when we went online was that Dr. Hebra has a very strong background in minimally invasive surgery and really specializes in this procedure. So, you know, how fortunate for us that we live in Charleston and have someone who's known nationally for this.
I mean, he's like the perfect patient. He's young and relatively healthy, has this relatively benign condition, but it is affecting him, that you could do the intervention at the perfect age.
The best thing that I can liken it to that we read in doing our research is that they talked about cleft palate surgery. And so while you could say that a cleft palate surgery is elective, you know, what a difference it makes in that child's life whether or not that happens. And so same thing for our son. You know, we want him to, you know, have the best life that he can have. The surgery will take between 1 and 2 hours, and we were very comforted by the fact that Dr. Hebra has done it so much. He's the chief of pediatric surgery, and that he has done the surgery so much. We do know that he'll be in the hospital for maybe 6 to 9 days for the recovery, and so the recovery is the tougher part of it.
What we're going to do today is put a bar inside his chest that will bring that sternum and the rib cage out and make it more flat and normal looking. So that operation is called the minimally invasive repair of Pectus Excavatum. It's also known as the MUSC operation, and it should go pretty fast. The surgery itself takes about an hour to do, and we will have an instantaneous correction of his deformity by the time we're done.
Dr. Hebra told us there, while we were in the waiting room, you'll see the results immediately. And so when we went to see him in recovery, Sam actually asked for a mirror, remember? Yep. And he was still a little loopy from being under anesthesia, but he asked for a mirror and the nurse there had one for him. And his first reaction was awesome, and it was.
The pain management is what it's all about. And they have a team and they stay with you constantly. They are not going to let your child suffer through any of this.
It's just like if you get a bruise, it's sore. Well, it's like sore all up here. It's not that bad, and it goes away.
We're going to be kind of laid back for the first 30 days probably. The bar has to really set in and set in place. The last thing we want to do is have any complications with that bar, and that, you know, Xbox 360 will be a big part of his life, which he is ecstatic about. And he's got a little brother that's going to be a servant to him, and the rest of us, we'll do everything to make him as comfortable as possible.
1, 2, 3. Good job. Oh my God. I went the furthest.
The whole process went so very smoothly, and we thought the recovery would take a lot longer than it did.
I like it. It's a lot better. I feel like I'm not always worrying about what people think when they see my chest before.
His surgery went perfect, his recovery from surgery was perfect, and his outcome is beautiful.
If you hadn't seen Sam's chest prior to surgery, you would have no idea what we did. I mean, he was very happy with the results, and so were we.